Hello there. What's up? It's Ari from Pink Skies here in my studio in LA, the city of angels. Here we are. And today I'm going to break down for you my new song, Barbara Fireflies, and how I made it. How do you do it? How do you get those sounds? Stay tuned, folks, because I'm about to break it all down for you right now. Feels like I'm on a podcast or something. What should we talk about? Alright, enough with the jokes, silly man. Let's get to the tracks. So here we go. We are in the session. I've made this in Ableton 10 before Ableton 11 came out over last summer. So you're going to see a lot of weird stuff, a lot of vocal tracks that are deactivated because vocal comping did not exist yet in Ableton, which is mayhem, and just had to comp together vocals like a caveman. I break all my stuff down into buses here. So we've got drums, synths, bass, guitar, vocals. This should all be in one bus, but I did it really messy, so sorry. Let's just play a little bit of the track for some context real quick. Sounds pretty good, folks. So let's break down the drums first. We'll go through, segment all these one by one, then we'll play it all together. So drums. First thing you see here, sidechain. This is muted. It is not meant to be played. It is just a duplicate of the drums tracks that are playing, and I use it to send all of anything that I want sidechained. I just keep it on a separate track, so when I do these cuts on the real drum track, it doesn't fuck up the sidechain. Here we go. Here's the drums. Let me play these right here. So this is just a Ableton drum kit. I built it myself. Here's samples that I got from all over the place via the internet and friends and other producers that I like to work with. We all share samples and stuff. The kick is actually two kicks. If I open it up, you can see here two kicks, and I have it. This one's going through the DBX 160 compressor to just give it a little bit more punch. And then all of the drums are going through RC20, which is crazy. And then that all goes through virtual mix rack, which I pretty much use on everything. I just go with the thick drum bus, and then I tweak some of the knobs here until I find something I like. I keep all my drums on one track just in here, and then when I send it to mix, I extract all the chains and I send them separately so that Yanni, who mixes all my stuff, can do his thing with it. And I think he's the best mixer in the world, so I trust him to do his thing. I also have this hi-hat. I'll turn it up a little bit right here. It's very in the background, and there's a phaser on it, and it's panned, so it's going back and forth, just to give you a little soothing, a little smoothness. This is a hi-hat originally played by my friend JT on an old Fever Charm song, so shout out to JT, you're the best drummer I know. And then here's some bongos. I just have these from Converse. We went and played, we went and recorded with them in Australia, and we got a bunch of these samples from them from doing that. So I used some of them. Here's one of them. Turn it up a little bit. Just a simple bongo track, And we were also, it was kind of the vibe over the summer. We were just straight chilling, lots of barbecues, lots of just backyard jamming with my friends, and the bongos got brought out, and next thing you know, it's a bongo vibe. Bongo Summer 2021. Calling it right here, folks. Start adding bongos to your tracks now. It is not too late to get in on the bongo craze. By BNG. Smoking big bongos. All right. From the Chrome Sparks Splice Pack. Very low key. Just tucked in there, a little bit of texture. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep this train going. We got synths. People like this the way I do synths, but it is pretty simple. I've got some live synths that come in during the verse.
Yesterday was blue.
Strip down everything in the verse.
Yesterday was gone before I woke up this morning. Still I'm dreaming.
Got this pad right here. Very dreamy. It sounds like that one movie where everybody has detention and the guy leaves like that and it freezes. I forget what that movie's called. Breakfast Club. And this other lead synth creates a
Still I'm dreaming of her too. I just wanna move.
bass synths to fill out the chorus. This is from Complete. It's just a sine wave. It's sidechained to that sidechain track in the drums I was telling you about.
Just wanna move, girl.
There's another wavy bright synth. Also sidechain. Very simple. I have a Juno, but sometimes I just want the towel. We all love the towel. And that's all my synths for this track. Pretty synth light for a Pink Sky song, if I do say so myself, folks.
Wish I could be.
But we're thinking about how we're going to play these songs live. We're trying to keep it simple, no overproducing. Just basically a basic rock band instrumentation of what it would sound like if we played it live. Here's the bass. Let's see what goofy ass shit I got on here. Alright, so, oh man, busted. Yeah, I use CLA vocals on my bass. It sounds good as shit. I worked on this for a little bit. I use it on most Pink Skies tracks. So you heard it here first. You heard it here first. CLA bass is tight. I like distortion on everything. Those who know me know I literally fucking throw Decapitator on everything. It's kind of embarrassing, but it sounds good as shit. Beefy. Actually, you know what, dude? I'm just the same as any other Bay Area musician. All Bay Area producers like their bass down low. We like fat bass. So I just threw this on here. I like my big beefy bass. And then that's also getting sidechained to the drums. Pretty good bass part, not gonna lie. Sounds good. Yeah, so but also really simple. Let's move on to the guitars here. So a little bit more going on here, but it's also pretty straightforward. We have this lead part, which is actually two guitar parts. And, oh, busted again. It says leaf, not lead. Can't spell. But I can play the guitar pretty well, so, you know, kind of balances out. Here's the lead. So I've got two tracks going. Here's the high one. Just a simple auto filter that I threw on here, along with this like amp emulator. And I have a little bit of compression on it. And then here's the other one that's lower and a little bit more distorted. It's like a tube screamer, auto filter on everything, because that's been what I think sounds good recently. And then I just have like some other basic ass Ableton plugins on here that I just tweak with, add a little saturation, a little color, and that goes into this guitar bus, which doesn't have anything on it. I just do it as like a organizational attempt, even though all the guitar tracks have the same name. So, and then here's the main guitar chords. So yeah, pretty simple. There's a little bit of X noise on there to get rid of some of the noise that comes with the room, unfortunately. but no big deal. We can get it out. I played this on this Fender guitar. I played it on this guitar. This is my favorite guitar right now. Fender was kind enough to give it to me. Thank you. I have a sticker on it that says "Save the Humans," and it's just saucy. It really lets out like my wannabe Jimi Hendrix, John Frusciante, like two of my favorite guitarists of all time. So yeah, a lot of saucy guitar parts on these upcoming songs, and this is one of them. Also tucked into the mix, I have this texture guitar that just adds a little flavor. It's almost like a harp. And it's really low in the mix, so it's kind of like a subconscious that you're hearing. But I like layers and textures and weird sounds that are just kind of like in there for you to be like, what was that? So that's in there really quietly. Let's go through the vocals. All my chords are tucked in here. On all these tracks, I just have one plugin, and it's a plugin I don't really use anymore. But this is Nectar, which is kind of like an all-in like vocal processor. So I have a little bit of pitch going, just to like clean it up a tiny bit. A little bit of saturation, EQ, compression. It's just kind of an all-in, so it's all very light, and that goes into my vocal bus. Here I have the 1073. I bumped the high end because I like my vocals to sound really high. I scoop a lot of the low end out. You can see here with Pro Q from Fab Filter. I'm surprised that the decapitator is off here, but sense that it's off. These vocals are a little bit cleaner than sometimes I go. And then here are my my like effects that I use to process the lead vocal bus. I have a little slapback delay. The mix is very low. The feedback's very low. And that goes into this Valhalla reverb. And here I have a lot of the high cut. And then here are the verses.
I just want to ooh, girl, summer night, Santa Barbara Fireflies.
And then tweak it as needed for what the song needs.
Thought that I could drop into the future on a surfboard, leave all my broken hearts
That's probably the one
behind.
spot where I don't.
But it's clear that I can't ride away from whatever I want, even though I hate my state of mind.
I just like it. I don't know why.
Wish I could be here with you, but I'm stuck in the past.
Pretty simple.
When you're kissing on my neck, I'm not thinking about what's next. I'm still thinking about the way she smiled in that summer dress, and I know I must
The
confess.
last thing I have here is another vocal that is very filtered out and reverbed out. That's kind of like a call and answer. So
Ooh boy, hold on tight, everything will be just fine if you just take your time. I just wanna ooh girl, summer night, Santa
also, if you
Barbara
notice, harmony has come
Fireflies.
in on this chorus.
If you just take your time.
The first chorus, there's no harmonies. The second chorus, there's a light harmony, but it's not much. And on the third chorus, full harmonies. Straight up operas, choirs, the whole shebang. We're all singing right here, live in your ear holes. So and then it just ends right there. I was kind of thinking, I was listening to a lot of like Chili Peppers when I was making this. They're my favorite band of all time, and I just love how some of their songs it's just like a guitar outro, and so I left that as is, and I really love that guitar part. It came out of nowhere, really, and yeah, that's my song. I was just thinking about just keeping it really simple on this project, keeping it really organic, and figuring out how to get more with using less. So as you can see, I really didn't use that much, and I can't wait personally to play these songs live. I think that live it's going to be like a great vibe, and you know, we're just going to be able to jam on these songs like all fucking night, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully we'll be able to do that now that things seem to be chilling out with the pandemic. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to come play these songs live soon. And yeah, that's the song. That's Santa Barbara Fireflies. I hope that you could just take away that anybody can do this. This is basic production, and you don't need that many layers or crazy production techniques to make something that feels good. It all just kind of comes back to the song being good, each word being like flushed out so that when you sing it, you fucking mean it. And then just refining parts instead of just adding and adding and adding, you know? Like when you make a part, just ask yourself, like, what does this serve in the song? And if you don't really have a good way to answer it, or if you're like what does this song need this? And if you can't answer that like confidently, take it out. Yeah. So this is Santa Barbara Fireflies. Thank you for watching this. I hope it was interesting. Thank you for listening to my music. That means the fucking world to me. And I just can't wait to keep on making music and to play these songs live and to just fucking jam. So yeah, keep it real. Talk to you on the next one. A lot more music coming. Peace out.
I just wanna